Hello, Fellowship Church, and anybody else who's watching in. We finished James chapter 1 yesterday, and today I'm going to do a different paragraph in James, starting in James chapter 4, verse 13. And it goes like this. Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go into such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and make a profit. Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. And so, I don't know if there's ever been a situation in my life that is so widespread that helps us grasp the truth of this passage. They can have such application. So many things, most things, I'd say, in most of our lives that we were planning on are now not going to happen, are now not happening, right? So you can think at the really big, wide level scale. Baseball season is postponed, so opening day didn't happen. The Olympics, which they planned for years and years ahead of time that were going to happen in Asia this summer, are now not going to happen. But if you get down to a smaller scale in our community, right? We just heard word last night that all the schools have been canceled. The entire rest of the 2019-2020 school year is not going to happen. And if there's one thing, that seemed constant in a lot of people's lives, especially those with kids, it seemed like school. Or you could get down to our church level, right? Since January, a lot of our work and thinking and praying and a lot of the pastors' planning had gone into moving towards 2 services because we'd seen an increase in attendance. We wanted to welcome more people in and reach out to our community and just to let more people know about Jesus and worship with us. Anyway, we'd done all this work for 2 services. We were getting ready to go. We were getting ready to go for Easter Sunday. And now, all that planning is, all those plans are not going to happen on Easter Sunday. We're not even going to have one service altogether on Easter Sunday. And so, we could go on and on in your own life. Maybe your job, maybe a vacation that you had planned now isn't happening. All of this just brings to mind the truth that we as finite human beings do not know what tomorrow will bring, right? And so instead, we ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. All of these things that we can put a lot of effort into, work really hard, plan, as we should, make good plans to do great things or good things for God, for our families, for our education, for our future. Just like that, they can all come to naught, right? And here's the deal. God isn't surprised by any of that. And God and his eternal kingdom and his purposes in the world are not crushed. They're not undermined. They're not thrown off when our plans don't come to fruition. And so for years, I've always tried to say, if the Lord wills, even on kind of obvious things. And usually I've had in mind, well, I may not even be here. But this whole circumstance that's been going on can just remind us that we're not God, but there is a God, and it's his will that will stand. And just a couple notes. If you missed last night's prayer meeting, you can watch that on our Facebook page, at Fellowship Church Facebook page. Also, if you're going to turn in a video, we need a few more of those to put together our Easter video. So if you're going to turn one in, please record that tonight and email it to us at office@fellowshiplife.church. And let's keep praying for each other. I'll see you tomorrow.